What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today I wanted to showcase my RC drift car collection. This is something that I do in my spare time and I put a lot of work into it. I have a lot of fun with it and I figured it might be fun to share with you guys. So today I'm going to be showcasing my, core drift lineup, these 4 vehicles right here. And I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. So up first we have what I would call my main driver. This is the card that I use to practice, to get better. This is the card that I use to, try and tandem with Con. As you guys can see by the bumper, it's seen some stuff. I don't mind smashing this one up because it's literally meant, for me to improve and to, learn how to set up a car. I guess I can get the body off in a sec here, but this is a Sakura D5, one of the originals, with an HPI Nissan R32 Skyline body on it. Now underneath the body we have an inboard front suspension to give it that crazy drift angle. I have the wiring more or less tidied up. It is a rear motor, which does make it drive very interesting, seeing as the majority of the weight is essentially in the back. It's got a nice big battery in there, but if you guys want to know more about these setups and about these builds, I can do separate videos. I really just wanted to show you, the general concept of what it is I do in my spare time, and well, this is it. Yes, my little avocado. This car has got a story behind it. This is a Sakura D4. It is actually my first ever drift car. It came as an all-wheel drive kit, which I built as a rear-wheel drive kit because, I wanted to do proper drift car stuff. And then I stuck this HPI Ford F-150 stock car body onto it, which didn't come at no cost. I actually had to make some openings for the shock towers and also for the the pinion gear, the spur gear there, to actually be able to clear the bed of the truck. But I absolutely love it. The paint job has a funny story behind it because I tried to mix my own paint and I tried to mimic the paint of this really cool 2JZ Lotta that I saw from Florida, and it came out looking very blotchy and avocado-y. So that's why it's called avocado. That's why it's got a lot of stickers on it to try and take your eyes away from all the blotches. And yeah, it just turned into a bit of a meme car. I've got a NOS tank in the back with the sticker down because the sticker keeps peeling and I have to take care of that. But all my cars are a work in progress. I'm always doing something to them, always improving them. And really that's what this hobby is all about, just tinkering and trying new things out and just having fun. But as you guys can see, a bit of a different setup than the Sakura D5. It's got the motor in the middle, which they do make a mid-mount Sakura D5 now, but it doesn't matter, not the point of the video. And this does have a slide rack system for the steering, which is arguably a lot less reliable than a bell crank steering setup, but that's what this has, and you know, it seems to work. Ah yes, the beautiful Mona Lisa. Although I have been using this car more often, but initially I built it as a bit of a shelf queen. I went above and beyond on the paint on this thing. Basically all my paint has this like holographic, I guess, effect to it. I really love it, so I do it to all my paint jobs. But this right here is a Tamiya TTO2 that I converted to a rear-wheel drive drift car with a Yeah Racing drift kit on an HPI, I believe it's an HPI, Silvia S13 body. Nissan Silvia S13. I absolutely love it. I love how it came out. I did use a bunch of the stock livery that came with the kit. I thought it looked cool, but I did add my own like decaling to it and stuff. But as you guys can see, and if you know your Tamiyas, this looks very familiar. This is a Tamiya TTO2 with basically a full arm and steering kit from Yeah Racing, fully adjustable, which basically lets you turn it into pro-ish drift car. I mean, I'm no pro, you know, the pros might disagree, but this thing drives well, and I honestly like driving this more sometimes than my D5, you know, than my main car. I'm starting to get the hang of driving it. It is tough to set up, maybe that's why people don't really like it, but it's a fun experiment for me, and I'm really quite enjoying, you know, messing around with this car and setting it up. I've got a custom printed top plate there just for my electronics, and as you guys can see, it does have a full light kit, which you might have seen in the cinematic video, and it can be quite a mess, but I try to organize it best that I can. It's got a backfire kit as well, basically just an orange LED that pulses with throttle, and yeah, this thing is neat. I love it. I was about to give up on it, but I'm going to keep perfecting it, and I think I can really make this thing drift well. I'm excited for it. And last, but certainly not least, my WPL D42 van, which I converted to a brushless drift van. This thing is absolutely silly. I love it. I don't understand how you can buy an RC vehicle for so cheap and have it drift so well, even just out of the box. And then of course, if you're me, you can't help but do upgrades. But really, this is the best out of the box drifter I've ever experienced, you know, just for having fun around the house, and I highly recommend it. Maybe I'll make a video about just this little thing. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments down below. They come in truck versions and a bunch of other versions, and they're just fantastic. As you can see, I couldn't help myself and put a NOS bottle on the dash there. Obligatory. This van was actually green, and I painted it yellow because I wanted a yellow van really bad. They were just out of stock of the yellow ones. The paint job is an absolute mess, and it was a huge headache. I really like the livery that I did though. I'm gonna toot my own horn there. I absolutely love it. I got a Cricket just for that, and you know, did up a livery, something fun colored and happy. But this thing is absolutely hilarious. It now has a 6,000 kilovolt brushless system in it, and it's an absolute ripper. And like I said, I'd be more than happy to do you know, a proper in-depth video on all my vehicles, including this one. It's just quite a pain to take the body off this guy, and I'm not looking to feel pain right now. But yeah, this is the little drift van. It is absolutely adorable. It rips, and I love it. I love it. You can't see, but I did like blue pinstriping. Or maybe you can see, you know, blue pinstriping on the interior. This thing's just a blast, you know, to add little details to, and then go rip it on the track and pretend like you're in Japan, you know, ripping around in your key van. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, drop me a comment, tell me what you thought. I'm really excited to keep making RC content. I've got a bunch more RC vehicles. This isn't even skimming the surface of my collection, and I'm just, you know, I'm just excited to share it with you guys and make you know, make more exciting RC content. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
That was good.